Oh, so we got our last war before War League starts. And my target is number 3 here. Now this guy has a bit of an older base. It's a different variation of the base, but he pretty much just added all these extra walls in the middle here. And normally this isn't a good thing for walls. It makes them less effective because wall breakers, I believe, break through 2 layers of walls if they're on there, and then I believe also the siege machine does too. So he's kind of wasted walls doing that kind of thing. Normally on this kind of base, I would attack from one side and then do like a queen walk onto either like this corner or this corner over here, and then put a wall breaker to open up those walls too. I feel like I can't do that though this time because he's got this air sweeper. Let's see. He's got this air sweeper pointing this way. He's got this air sweeper pointing this way. So, and his Eagle artillery is down here, so I want to attack from this bottom side. And so I can't really queen walk from this angle because of the air sweeper. And then on this other side, I could possibly do a queen walk if I was coming in from this side. But since my Eagle artillery is down here, I'll be attacking from this bottom side. So I would want the queen walk to be going this way, but I can't. You don't want to do that right against the air sweeper. There's a chance like I could possibly do a queen walk from this direction, because it's possible the queen could kill this air sweeper if it got close enough, because it is fairly close to these walls here. But it's a little bit risky, and I don't want to risk having the queen come back towards the left here. So I think right now my plan is to do my normal army, but I'm going to bring some wall breakers, and I'm going to spread my giants along this, and then I'm going to bring the siege machine to go up this way. This way the troops should be able to get to the Eagle artillery here, and then I'm also going to have wall breakers to open up this corner so I can get troops over this way. And I want these defenses to go down because I don't want all my troops to go off to the right. I am slightly concerned about just this army is kind of weak against multi-inferno towers, and you see he's got multi-inferno there and there. But I'm bringing extra freezes to try and help mitigate that. I'm also slightly concerned about my troops going away from the town hall and going this way. I guess that is one benefit of having all these walls, is it'll be harder for my troops to focus on going to the town hall, unless he has like some defenses in here. But I think if I can freeze all this stuff in the middle, my castle troops should be able to kill the town hall anyway if I rage them and use the freeze. You see, I got his castle up here, but with all my extra freezes, I'll be freezing the Inferno towers, and whatever path my troops take, the castle troops should also get frozen by my freeze spells when I freeze the Inferno towers, so there shouldn't be that big of an issue unless... Yeah, this section over here is a little bit concerning because he's got the multi-Inferno, plus he's got the mortar and 2 wizard towers, and then it's possible that these castle troops might get caught onto these guys first. So there could be a lot of stuff focusing in this area, so I might have to drop like a rage in here to help out with that. If these air sabers were here, I would queen walk and I'd feel a little more confident about this base, but I still should be able to get high 2 stars, maybe 3, depending on, I guess, my luck and yeah, how strong my troops do. But yeah, we will try it out and see how it goes, and then I will show the replay. Alright, so I finished the attack. Now here's the replay. You can see my army at the bottom. I brought a little bit extra wall breakers because I believe these walls in the corner you need 3 wall breakers, but I always bring an extra set just in case. Otherwise it's the same army. I also brought a jump spell to open up these 2 Inferno towers, because after the Town Hall gets to here, it'll stop working. So I was going to jump around this long wall to open up this multi-Inferno and this single Inferno. Let's start the replay. I probably could have spread out the Giants a little bit more, but yeah, the bowlers, that was a good spread. You see the wall breakers up there. I sent them all, although they didn't seem to have any issues. So, yeah, I'm breaking all these all these defenses here. A number of my troops did go off to the left there, but most of my troops did go down the middle. And then now the Eagle Artillery is exposed, even though I didn't send the siege machine directly through it. It still did enough. See, this multi-Inferno is targeting me, so I put my rage down here where I said I would, and then I froze it. You can see my siege machine is just plowing through all these layered walls. And then up here, I froze his defenses and poisoned and froze that Inferno tower. And then you see my troops are about to start making their way up there. I probably could have froze this Town Hall sooner. You see my Valkyries are on it now, but I raged them. And now I froze it, but I guess that freeze wasn't that bad because it also froze the Queen and that Inferno tower again. So I was okay. Almost, I say a big majority of my troops did go to the top, but a number of them did go with my Queen, and a bunch of them did die from this Inferno tower because I wasn't quick enough freezing it. But still, I have the majority of my troops up top with my King and my Warden. And my Queen is destroying everything at the bottom there. So I dropped a rage up here because I knew a lot of my troops did go up top here, so I wanted to make sure they could do as much damage as I could. You see my Queen cleaned up everything at the bottom, so now it's just my troops up here. And then now he's only got his Warden and his cannon. And now you can see that I just read all defenses, so now it's just cleaning up the rest. Let me fast forward here. So there you go, 3 stars. Yay me. On my birthday. So you can see most heroic attack is me now. It used to be Kador, but now it's me. This is still fairly early in the war for us, so I'll probably add on a little bit more to this video. Maybe other attacks. Maybe I'll do another live attack, depending on who my target is. So we will see what I do then. Alright, so for the end of this video, I'll show a little cleanup attack I did. I built this air army because I haven't used it in war yet, and I just finished the upgrade for my Electro Dragons, so they're all maxed out. I wasn't going to use this on their 1 because it looked like we had the war in hand, but then they just started doing tons of attacks in the last hour, so I had to just go for the sure stars. And normally I would never go out an air attack on this base because if you see, he has got air sweeper there and there, so the air sweepers are covering each other, and so if I attack from this side, then this air sweeper is going to cover. If I attack from this side, this air sweeper is going to cover, so this is not a base you would normally do an air attack on. But I kind of thought this guy's a Townhall 10 and I'm Townhall 12, so I just thought I would be able to power through anyway. And I need to experiment with what spells to use, but I have seen with Electro Dragons, you start by kind of funneling with 2 Electro Dragons on each side, or in each corner. So that's what I started out doing, let them get a couple of shots and destroy some buildings, and then put the rest down the middle. And then put this new stone slammer with everything else and my heroes down the middle. I should have put a rage to get this first air defense down quicker. But then here I'm able to freeze the Infernos and some of the air defenses. Yeah, but now you can just see I'm kind of just powering through the base because raging these Electro Dragons on non-max defenses just kills everything in like one shot almost. And if there's two of them, then they're for sure dead. So you can just see I have almost my whole army up. Like let's see if I can count. I started with 9 Electro Dragons, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Electro Dragons still up, and all my heroes, and a baby dragon. But so yeah, this is massive overkill. Maybe I'll play around with using these Electro Dragons more. We can actually check to see how the war ended up, because I think the war's ending now. Okay, so we did end up winning. Let's just stop and so yeah, next video will be War Leagues, and yeah, I'll have to get that content out for you.